Alright guys, welcome back. I've got a new project here in the driveway that I want to share with you. But it's a 1957 CJ5. I drove it home. It was only about 8 miles, which was really uneventful, except, you see, we got no seats. All right, I put a little towel right here on the gas tank and drove it home. This little nubber poking you right in the prostate the whole way home. That was pretty bad, but it was fun and it made it. It's got this khaki tan paint, rattle can paint on there. I want to try and get it back to the red paint, the original red paint, which means I got to get the tan paint off. I think I will first try the power washer and see if I can just blast it off. I think I'll have some luck in some of these spots where it's already flaking off. After that, I'm not sure. I may do a little bit of wet sanding. Definitely got to get this big chunk of Bondo taken out of there. That's where the spare tire goes. I like the body the way it is. I wanted a Jeep to actually drive and to take four-wheeling. One of the selling features was these tires. I mean, these are nearly new BFG all-terrains. The man that I bought it from said these are Bronco wheels. Old Broncos, old Fords, and Jeeps have the same 5-on-5.5 bolt pattern. So if those are okay, that's really quite a bit of money right there. The gas tank, as you can see, has been replaced. The tailgate has been replaced. Pretty darn original under the hood. Got the 4-cylinder, it's got the T90 transmission, the Spicer 18 transfer case. The dash is not too bad. I've seen a lot worse where somebody will cut a big rectangular hole, put a CD player in there. This one's just got some holes. We had all kinds of little switches, buttons, things like that, stuff that's not original, and some stuff that is. But otherwise, it's in good shape. These seats, so the man that I bought them from picked up these seats. He told me they are from like a Tuxedo Park or a higher trim level Jeep that would have springs in them instead of just regular Jeeps that would have foam. He wanted to have these. These frames are trashed, but he had a little fab shop. He was a better fabricator and a more equipped fabricator than I am. You can see how badly rusted these are. But he bought these. He was going to use the springs and use the seats as templates to bend up some new tubing. I think that's a really great idea, but for my purposes, I don't think I can do that. The one and only time that I've had a seat reupholstered, it cost me about $400, and it was a similar seat. It was a low back bucket seat like these with springs, a little foam, and then some, I think I just used vinyl. I don't think I used leather. I have no idea if I got ripped off or if I got a good price, but I can't justify spending what may be $800, 2 seats in this Jeep that's gonna hang out here under the trees. I don't have covered parking. The garage is pretty much just a workshop. I just have trouble justifying putting $800 worth of seats when I can buy a pair of low back bucket seats, vinyl, foam. There's a couple manufacturers for less than $200 each. That's kind of the price point where I want to be, and so that's what I'm going to do. I will fabricate some new seat frames. That'll be a video project. That'll be the first one, actually. It should be. Here's a few of the things that the seller included. I've got the original windshield right there. This one's kind of, it's like it's racked. Got a new one, a new stamped one. It's really lightweight, and I'm told they're really flimsy, and I kind of believe that. I've got the gasket for the windshield to body. I've got weather stripping for the glass inside the windshield. Some little miscellaneous hardware pieces right there, a mirror, hood hold downs, hood latches. I got a bikini top, new in the box. I think it's black. Yep, black bikini top. So we'll put that on. She runs good, she drives okay. The steering is a little wonky. The brakes are not good at all. I think they just need to be bled. But this should be a pretty fun project. I have a goal this fall, which is to get everything I own to be a driver. All 3 square bodies are drivers. That just leaves the Jeep and Grandma's car over there. Now, like I mentioned before, I drove the Jeep home, but the brakes, the steering, the wiring, need seats, things like that to pass inspection and get registered. Grandma's car, I've had it running. I know the engine runs. I know the transmission shifts into gear. Granny's car is also gonna need brakes. Steering, I think, is probably okay, but definitely brakes and a tune-up. I don't think I've ever shared this on my channel, but I actually got started playing with cars, working on Jeeps. The channel is a little over 9 years old, and it's pretty much been centered around the C10, although we've done some work on the 1 ton, the 3/4 ton, and some motorcycle projects that were my friends. But I had Jeeps growing up. My dad had 2 CJ7s. We went to Colorado, we took them 4-wheeling. When I was 16 or 17, I got a 48 CJ2A. My brother had a 46 CJ2A that belonged to our grandfather. We took both of those to Colorado and we went 4-wheeling. I've been out of a Jeep for over a decade. So I'm happy to be back into a Jeep. Anyway, I hope you guys will stick around for this project. It should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about it. And it does kind of diversify the collection a little bit. And nice to have a convertible, to tell you the truth. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.